can you tell God I'm trying to get to him? Can you let him know, please, that I've been talking to him, but I don't hear from him. Can you let him know? I wasn't seeking God at first, at the beginning of my walk with him. I would always depend on other people. I kind of like saw it like in a Catholicism kind of way, like, oh well, you've been in your faith longer. Like, can you tell God I'm trying to get to him? Can you let him know, please, that I've been talking to him, but I don't hear from him. Can you let him know? It was kind of like that. And don't think that because you're a baby Christian that people that have been in their faith longer that they can't learn from you, because we can always learn from each other. Because you can bring something up and it will either challenge the person that has been in their walk longer, or you will bring back something into their remembrance. We're here to sharpen each other. And I don't want you to feel insecure and depend on other people, because the people that I dated, I depended on them. When I would see them giving money to somebody, giving their last dollar to somebody, that they would give their own shirt to somebody. And my thoughts were, why would you do that? Like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? Are you crazy? Because I used to be very stubborn. I used to be very selfish. I used to be very stingy when it came to my money. I didn't even spend money on myself. I didn't spend money on anybody else. I would rather them spend their money. Yeah, it was really bad. God really worked on me. But that showed me something. That showed me something. And I learned from that. You know, at the beginning of my walk, I had an encounter with God. It wasn't no crazy like encounter, but he met me where I was at in my singleness, because I had gone through a bad breakup, and he had me all to himself in that moment. And I started seeing things and seeing things for myself. You know, I also depended on my best friend because she's been in her walk for a long time. So I would just kind of like depend on her, or whatever she says goes. You know, that must be the truth. And I didn't seek it for myself. You know, it took me a while because I was insecure. And I would just be like, oh, I don't know anything. I trust you. But you got to check the Bible, because sometimes now she'll say something and I'll go and check it in the Bible to see if it's true. Not that she's lying, but just because I wanted to check for myself. And, you know, because she says some good stuff. And if I want to share that with somebody else, like, I got to make sure that we both know what we're talking about. If that's you and you feel insecure, or you just depend on other people, it's kind of a good place to be at, where we say, oh, I don't know anything. Because if you think you know a lot, or you think you know everything, God will humble you and let you know that you know nothing. So it's kind of a good place to be at, because that means that you're willing to learn. And when you go into that secret place, when you spend time with God, that he will show you these things, and your relationship with him will strengthen. And it's good to experience God for yourself instead of depending on other people. I challenge you to read the Bible, to be in your secret place and have encounters with him. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.